Hey, Jim, real quick before we move on, I have the star ratings here from the Wrestling
Oh,
Observer
good
newsletter.
Lord. I'm sure you do.
Dave Meltzer's star ratings for this big wrestling extravaganza known as Blood and Guts. The women's match, Sky Blue and Tekla and Julia Hart and Megan Bain and Marina Shafir defeated Jamie Hayter and Willow Nightingale and Chris Statlander and Harley Cameron and Toni Storm and Mina Shirakawa. 46 minutes, 4 seconds, 4.5 stars.
Boy, oh boy.
Adam Page defeated Powerhouse Hobbs in a no DQ Falls Count Anywhere match, 14 minutes, 9 seconds, 4.5 stars. And finally, Jim.
So now, wait a minute. Now it's just regardless of what you thought about either match. For the if you like that kind of thing, it's kind of thing those people like. The fucking 45-minute long 12 girl gang bang blood orgy was a lot better than the boring ass fucking fake champion against Hobbs for 15 minutes with half of it not even on television.
Yeah, that was not a 4.5 star match. I don't know where Dave. I mean, he loves Adam
Well,
Page.
yeah, you get an extra star if you get electrocuted.
And Jim, finally, the men's Blood and Guts match, Darby Allin and Orange Cassidy and Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly and Mark Briscoe defeated Jon Moxley and Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta and Daniel Garcia and Pac. 54 minutes, 6 seconds, 5-star match.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. It did.
Maybe the greatest episode of wrestling television of all time.
No, he didn't say that.
No, I'm saying that based on the star ratings here.
Even if you don't care about all the sloppiness and the stupidity and the laziness that went on in that main event to go an hour and just the boringness of it. If for the kind of people who like that kind of thing, I won't even deny the girls' match was better than the guys. That's faint praise from me, but it was better and more exciting. And they fucked up about equally because there's a bunch of guys and girls on either side that can't work. And the people were tired out of seeing that horse shit by the time the guys got in the ring.
I have a little bit here from Dave. We'll end with this. The Blood and Guts show was, as far as an in-ring crazy violent show, was one of the best shows of its type in television history. It's not my taste.
What other show of its type has there ever been in television history?
It's up there with Bonanza and Mr. Peepers. It's not my taste. I wish War Games were like the Dusty Rhodes War Games with super heat, no weapons, and people not escaping the cage. I wish wrestlers didn't take the level of risks they do. The blood is the blood. There are going to be people who love it and others who hate it. I think too much is a negative, and it's turned off TNA fans over the years, just as it did many promotions historically when the blood got out of control.
He says all these things and he gives them all 5 stars. That
said, this show was called Blood and Guts.
Oh, Lord.
You were warned ahead of time.
You were warned. Yeah, it's your own fault if you watched this shit. We told you it was going to suck donkey balls, but you wouldn't listen.
There were endless
know-it-alls.
There were endless weapon shots and the usual barbed wire, broken glass, staplers, chairs, tables, and such.
The usual.
If you watch Blood and Guts and then complain about too much blood, the issue is that you were told what it would be and you had the choice to skip it. It was a 3-match television with that one.
Brian, do you think anybody would have even been mad about all the blood if the other shit wasn't so stupid? If the shit looked good, if the shit didn't look phony, if the individuals involved were over, if the angles made sense, if they all didn't look like they were cooperating with each other to be stupid, any of those things. But it's just the blood. Yeah, we warned you about the blood, not the fucking childish stupidity.
Well, it's a weird argument that I don't know if Dave's ever had for anyone in wrestling history before. If you really break down what he's saying here, it was the craziest show in his eyes, maybe in television history, but he doesn't like it. He prefers something more sensible, as we do, actually. However, if you have any kind of problem with this, you're the problem. Not AEW, not these wrestlers, not the people who came up with these spots. You're the problem. You had the choice to turn the channel. Why is Dave making their defense for them? Right? I mean, that's the kind of thing like Howard Stern would say, or Vince McMahon would say, people, I think a lot of people, they have the choice. They can pick which channel they watch. Why is Dave making that argument for blood and guts after saying he prefers something else?
Because that way he can justify giving it 5 stars. Because elsewise he'll hurt their feelings and they won't be friends with him anymore.
Well, there's the star ratings for blood and guts.
He continues to just carry his balls around up in his watch pocket and won't speak the truth because the last semblance of a social circle or a readership that he has is the kids that he's taught that these kids are state-of-the-art wrestlers. And everybody that's known him for a long time thinks he's off his fucking nut.
Yeah. It's because he doesn't hear Tony's defense. He helps him craft it. That's what it is.
That may be the best booking done, is between these two try to figure out a way to put a positive face on some of these fucking stories. But you know what I was ready for after this thing was over with, Brian, don't you? After I saw these 2-hour-long extravaganza cage matches, I was ready for a good night's sleep. And luckily, I was able to get one because when I lay my weary bones down, frustrated over having to watch children play, well, then I'm laying down on a Helix mattress. And your children can play on the Helix mattress too. If they want to play wrestler, these things are big and soft. Just let the kids just body slam and suplex each other on the shit. Just watch out for your bed frame. That might cave in, but the Helix mattresses they'll stand up to punishment. And folks, I'll tell you right now, there's no better time than right here. The holidays are coming up. Think about, do you want your family sleeping in sewage for Christmas? Do you want your family sleeping in, other people's DNA and bodily fluids? That's what's happening. Because every time that your family lays down on one of the mattresses in your home, you know who's been on there. Not only grandma, not only Aunt Lola and Uncle Bernard, but also their pet Rochester. Remember Rochester, bro? The cute little, what was he, a Spitz or was he a fuzzy little poodle? But Rochester was on the mattress too, and Lord knows what he did. And do you know that the average mattress, Brian, has over 17 pounds of dust mites in it every year? Have you seen that statistic?
I recently learned that statistic.
Well, it's terrible. So get rid of all of the DNA and the dust mites and get you a brand new Helix mattress for the whole family for Christmas. That's what you need to do. And right now, at helixsleep.com/JCE, you can get 27% off. I don't care whether they want to or not. We're making them give you 27%. That's what we're saying. And you can go there and you can get the mattress for sleeping hot, or the mattress for sleeping cold, or the mattress for the kids sleeping, or they have the special mistress model where if you get a regular family size double or bigger, then you get a little small twin bed for your mistress also.
That is not one of their deals. It's an idea though that maybe they should revisit in the future.
It's a pairing. It's a combo deal.
It's not a deal. Again, it's not a pairing or a combo. It's a mistake. Go back to your wife and get a good night's sleep with Helix Sleep.
Well, you're saying he can't stay over every once in a while? I mean, we don't want the mistress to feel left out. But folks, you're gonna sleep better. It's going to improve your everyday life. You won't be as grumpy and cranky because you're going to be on a mattress that gives you the support where you need things held up and lets the other things that need to dangle. And that's the Helix Sleep mattress. Just go there, take the quiz, pick out the mattress that you like, And with that little code JCE, you're going to get 27% off. And make sure that you enter our show name after the checkout so they know we sent you. That's how they're keeping tabs on these things, from what I'm told. So don't worry about being a tattletale. You can name names. HelixSleep.com/JCE.
That's right. We love them. We have them here in the house. We're going to get more soon. We love them. You will too. Helix.
Why do you say, you always say that we have them here in the house? Now, I mentioned that you can put them out in the backyard in case of fire so the kids can jump out the second story window. You just kind of put a row on the back of the house down right next to the eaves there. But you always say you have them in your house, like you've taken me up on that, and you scoffed at me before.
No,
I've got them.
I'm letting the listeners know that we legitimately have them here. We use Helix Sleep. We love Helix Sleep, and you will.
Well, yes, I know you do, but you can just say we have them here rather than we have them here in the house. Because until you put them out in the yard, you should take my advice. What happens if the house catches on fire and you're on the 3rd or 4th floor?
No, you've had great advice so far. Buy a mattress for your mistress and put your mattress in the backyard. That's a great advice so far.
No, I didn't mean put your mattress. I meant put other mattresses out in the backyard. Just ring the whole area. And that way, no matter which window you jump out of, and that works whether you've got a mistress or there's a fire. You're going to be jumping out of a lot of windows.
Let the mistress jump out the window. You stay and get a good night's sleep.
Wait a minute. What's her husband going to do when he comes in and finds you there and she's out in the backyard?
Oh, so you think she's cheating too? You don't just think she's some Jezebel dating a married man?
Well, she's a mistress, ain't she?
Yeah.
Well, you can't trust them.
So you could trust Helix Sleep. Let's get out of this on a positive note. You could trust Helix Sleep for a good night's sleep. One more time, Jim, that wonderful promo code.
HelixSleep.com/JCE for the best mattress you'll ever sleep on, or potentially, if you want to get thrown out the window by the mistress's husband, you'll land on it. HelixSleep.com/JCE.
All right. Well, that actually ended up being somehow a safe landing, and this is still your show.